Hey guys, I'm not sure if you guys can see my screen. Apologize, I'm not used to this. But I just wanted to show just a bit of showcase a game I've been playing for a couple of years now. Well, no, 1 year and a half. So a couple of years is a bit of a over exaggeration, of course, but just wanted to see, just wanted to test this out. So it's called Napoleon Total War. I'm sure you guys are aware of the Total War series with Total War Rome, and its sequel, which is the more I guess popular of the two. And yeah, this is my Napoleon Total War III. It's a mod for the Napoleon Total War, obviously, but it's a huge expansion to the original game. That's I think 3,000 units, and yeah, I'm just gonna showcase that and just show you guys around and just maybe convince you guys to get it. So let's get that. Let me change the settings for a second, just because it might be hard to hear me. Probably should have just done master. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. This is test, of course, but also just wanted to upload something to my channel as well. Of course, I'll have to figure out how to set up my Google account on my PC, but whatever. So, basically, started out with basic battle. As you can tell, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of Napoleon Total War, but it usually has maybe 10 maps and like 5 units per faction. This adds like 100 factions. Each faction has like 500 men. That's only for 500 different units. That's only for like campaign and stuff. So this is how many maps they have. A huge amount. I'll just go as Austria since they have the more flat maps. And of course, there you go. So this is just our Patreon thing. Start out and voila. This is only half because these are the French factions, French allied factions. As you can see, you can get Poland, all the different periodic versions of France. My personal favorite is I think the 1801 to 1812 variant. So just get that. Of course, you get more money in this game, and wow, that's a lot of units. But yeah, so I'll just get a couple. I don't know, a couple of soldiers, couple CAD units, and a piece of artillery. This is for the gamer who who is in lockdown, of course, who just wants to play some Napoleonic games in tabletop-esque, but doesn't have space or time or more space because this takes 40 minutes per battle to an hour, and the campaign takes days. Of course, not all the time, but the campaign in this game takes a couple hours to do, and I spread it over a couple days. So, just Austrian factions. Of course, this is the Allied list. Get all of the different types, 1806 to 1815 Prussia, whatever, all kinds of stuff. Specific campaign factions, which I think is interesting, but that's something else, maybe later. But yeah, just search up Napoleon Total War III mod or how to install Napoleon Total War III, and there'll be a bunch of stuff. It should be simple. It's very simple explanation of how to install. But you have to get Napoleon Total War. Of course, I prefer Steam because that's the easiest way. Steam is the best place to get this game because it's cheaper, and also it's just easier to modify stuff for it. Anyway, add mods and stuff. Alright, so let's start the battle. Sadly, this game, it removes the music in the battle, which is, I know, well, the games are much slower, as you'll see, as in the vanilla, or the unmodded version. Units are far smaller, and muskets are basically, to a man from 1815 would be basically a sniper rifle with each man, as the accuracy is impeccable, or maybe just too good, honestly. But yeah, some pretty artwork. This is not in the none of this is in the original game. They have a much more simple map, but here they have a much more detailed. There's also capture points, which I think is interesting. So basically, to win the game, you can just hold these, and they give you a certain amount of points. Just like what's it, black powder. If you hold these, you get points, and basically whoever gets the most points or defeats the enemy wins, which is what I usually do when I play online. I will also most likely be doing a Rome 2 Total War video. Oh gosh, okay, just give me a sec. Gotta change some settings because my controls are annoying. There you go. There you go. Oh gosh, and apologize. I haven't played this in a while. Actually, I've been playing. Okay, there we go. Didn't realize. And let me change up the sound effects. I think that's. You can hear some of the drum beats. But yes. So I usually get unlimited camera. I forgot to switch that on, but there are units. Again, Napoleon. All the units look the same in the vanilla version, but here they all have their own custom flags, and they all have custom units. These, of course, I got all similar, but see, some have gray coats, which again, not in the original. The person who made this sculpted every one to look more historically accurate. The cavalry units are much larger, and they're all, of course, all custom. The artillery is much faster, and again, has more crew. And the general can dismount. So set this up. There you go. Mini map. Make this bigger. Just so the map is. We start here, and basically, then we will start there. But we don't see them. Unlike again, you don't see them until you get them in your general's range, which I think is really accurate. So it's more of cat and mouse instead of the just no ambush. It's impossible to make an ambush or whatever. But of course, I forgot that the game was blue. Sorry, again, I played more modern Total War. I'm not used to it being blue. I actually prefer this, but yeah, there you go. Of course, alright, there you go. So I have the artillery on the side, the cavalry on the side. And in this game, again, muskets, they shoot in rows, which means they get, they fire, and they fire at the same time instead of just only the front row. Because, again, in the original, muskets are so accurate that it would just, that would take 5 seconds. But yeah, controls here, of course, this is nothing new. But here you can dismount your general, which I think is interesting. So, if you're ever interested, you can have him attack. There we go. I'm not going to do that though. Don't want to kill Napoleon in his first battle. Let me take this away because it's just kind of visual obstruction. Alright, let's start. So, and of course, marching column in this game and on roads is faster, unlike the original. So, probably should just set them up, but whatever. As you tell, you can see only the general. That's all you can see. Sometimes you can see other units, but you can only see the general in the from the beginning. And then as you get closer, you see the other units he has. So I'll have the cavalry just scouting out the countrysides. Borrowing some of the townsfolk's materials and stuff. Of course, for the good of the emperor, but whatever. Alright, let's speed this up a bit. Again, I don't have unlimited camera, which means I get like the Napoleon restricted view, which means I can't go as high or low, and I can't go inside buildings. If you play like Napoleon, you'll get what I'm talking about, but if you're new, ignore that. It's minor feature. So I'll just get them. Let's see, move them there and set them up here. There we go. You two guys can go here. We can have some volley fire. I need them scouting that area. So, and artillery, preferably, it'd be really nice if you just go over here. Oh, uh-oh. That was a misclick. Of course. There. My cavalry has spotted them in this genius, flanking action. Whatever this is, but Oh, they disappeared because they got out of range. Of course, this is all modded by, I think, a couple guys. Amazing. Really good looking units and everything. Really well made. 10 out of 10. Yeah, so let me get these guys over here. Oh, and let's see, there's cavalry skirmishers, but cavalry is far more effective and has far less morale. As you can tell, we really lose morale because we're being flanked and stuff. And it's much more advantageous to run them out because you'll lose them fast. Please run. Oh, and they ran. See, they run away, but they come back. Unlike other Total War games, they just... There you go, please. And running also gets you much more tired really quickly compared to others. Also, forming square. I forgot about that. I've been doing ancients recently and keep forgetting about pulling off stuff. But yeah, there's square. It's quite cool. So I mean, most humans can't form square actually because of lack of quality training, which I think is quite accurate to be honest for the French army. But they're really good in melee. So I'm not even sure if I'm recording, so I could be just wasting my time. But I don't mind watching cool battles. So either way, I'm not sure that they'll come back. I think they will. They're chasseurs, so they're scouts, so they escape, I guess, and come back. The classic French, they run away. So, but if you're you get used to it, of course. It's a World War II joke, but yes. So I'll have these guys securing flanks. Alright, let's speed it up once again. Yep, cavalry is charging. So I'll charge on the side. And they're gonna have to break. Yep, they came back as I thought, and I'm gonna try to take this cat out. So it's much more chill game. But yes, I will actually let me turn up the sound effects because I think you guys want to hear that because they have some custom ones. There we go. It's not loud enough, I don't think. There we go. Play with my friends. It's really fun for 4v4. The maps are huge, so. And again, you can play like Waterloo and stuff, and it's not like Mount Everest. It's the slope at Waterloo isn't like Mount Everest like it is in the vanilla game, the base game. Alright, so again, let's speed this up. They're gonna take out this unit most likely. Yep. Chances. Yes, we completely destroyed it. Let's run back. They've captured. We've Wait, what? Building capture. Strange. Oh, we must have got capture point. That's how it is. Yep. You have to sit next to it and then it loads up. That makes more sense. I'll move up these guys back here. I'm trying to get, infantry battle, not a cav battle. As that's what you guys are here for. Of course, these guys are just walking up. I believe they're. Oh, there you go. They're about to open fire. That may make the sound effects again louder. This is something I think you guys want to hear. Ah, that's why. That explains it. Alright. I'll be silent. As you can tell, the musketry is far less accurate. It's extremely inaccurate, actually. It's very few casualties after a huge volley of around 200 men. Yeah, she's 400 men in that one and 200 men. So, musketry is far less accurate in this game. That's why it takes longer, but it is beautiful. The officers commanding them, of course, and we can all be silent so we can watch the spectacle. I'll wait for them to make a single volley, so I'll reload, and this is going to look rather interesting, I hope. I've done this game. It's such a interesting game. I don't think I've really done half of the things I would like to, but I'll wait for these men to reload to make one volley, and let's hope that works. Let's put this in slow motion, and you can watch these. You can actually go in first person. I forget, but yes, first person view. My personal favorite thing about this game. Of course, you get a lot of people in the back, so let's pause that. So yeah. Games, almost all units vary in numbers, as would have been. Again, most shots of musketry just goes high in this game, so it hit a couple of these guys. Yeah, that's probably why it's just my general. Artillery in this game is far more, I guess, rangy. It has far more range, but it's not as devastating, I guess. Well, counter shot is, but yes. So cavalry skirmishers are more short, and infantry combat is much more important, especially charges. So I'll continue, and let's watch these guys do a volley. Make ready, present, fire. Ooh, a lot of smoke. There's a couple mods that make, of course, the musket sounds have been changed for much more realistic. There's some musket balls you can see, I'm not sure, but yeah, a bunch of ones flying around the screen. But yes, and yeah, they're losing a bunch of men, and I think that's where I'm gonna stop it for now. Gotta go do some other stuff, but I hope this has been interesting, and of course, if you're interested in form square, just to show how that looks, it's pretty cool. But so if you're interested, of course, just check Napoleon Total III download, and they'll tell you how to download this, and so that you can play this for yourself. It's been under development for 10 years. Amazing mod. Would recommend. They have a Patreon, so if you're really interested, check it out and go support them. But yeah, and that's square. It's pretty cool. Once it gets smaller, the command goes into the center. But yeah, as it would have been. And of course, it's casualties. And I'll end this off with a charge. Vive Empire. Killed them all. It's a bit laggy. Oh Jesus. Yeah. It's got a couple bugs, like the walls. They're not supposed to be a little bit. Oh gosh. It's lagging out. I need to restart my computer. Oh, that was a brutal attack. I've never seen that before. But there we go, speaking up a bit, but I guess the standard bearer is trying to take the walls. This kind of feels like revolutionary combat, honestly, but yeah, there you go. One take. Oof. Oh no, the standard is fallen. I think that didn't happen. I'm gonna ignore that. I guess we'll have to stop here before anybody starts questioning the power of Napoleon. But yeah, that's that. Let me turn off my screen sharing stuff. But yeah, that's it. The game takes a bit. I don't. I have to figure out how to turn off my screen recording, so I'm not sure. But yeah, if you're interested, this is Napoleon Total III. Great mod. 10 out of 10 as usual. Yeah. So hopefully, I'm working on more Napoleonics, Russian command. So hopefully, I can do that. And my computer's lagged out. There you go. Oof. Okay. Apologies. I'll try to edit this out. There you go. See you guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. See ya.